You can rejuvenate after 60, not with expensive creams, nor with miraculous promises, but with the right foods, consumed at the right time, in the right way. In this video, you'll discover the 7 scientifically proven foods that activate your natural collagen, reduce inflammation, improve your skin, your mind, and your mood from the inside out. Berries, eggs, avocados, sardines, kale, turmeric, and even simple lemon with warm water. Each of these foods carries real power based on longevity studies in countries like Japan, Italy, Bulgaria, and Russia. And by the end of the video, you'll learn how to set up a simple routine with these foods and the most common mistakes that are aging your body in silence. Get started today, because the secret of youth is not in time, it's on your plate. Subscribe now to the channel to receive more videos on health, sexuality, and longevity. Leave your like if you want to live longer, with lightness, autonomy, and vitality. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, I don't feel that age? Because the truth is that aging does not start in the skin, it starts in the cells. And the way you eat is the first trigger to activate or slow down this process. After the age of 60, your body goes through invisible but intense changes. Reduced collagen, less absorption of essential vitamins, silent inflammation in the joints, and even a tiredness that seems to have no reason. But what if you could use the right foods as real tools of rejuvenation? We are not talking about miraculous promises. We are talking about nutrients that science has already proven to act in the fight against cellular oxidation, in the natural production of collagen, in the improvement of circulation, and even in the brightness of the skin. And all this without expensive medicines, without fads, just with what you put on your plate. And to start, let's go to the first food, and it can be in your kitchen right now. 1. Berries, the defenders of collagen and brain youth. Strawberry, blueberry, blackberry, raspberry. These small fruits carry a veritable arsenal of anthocyanins, substances that fight premature aging with surprising strength. In addition, they are natural sources of vitamin C, essential for the production of collagen, which gives firmness to your skin, resistance to joints, and muscle support. But it's not just aesthetics. Studies show that the daily consumption of these fruits helps preserve memory, focus, and reaction time, factors that naturally decrease after 60. 2. Avocado, the good fat that reactivates slow metabolism. Rich in omega-9, vitamin E, and potassium, avocado is one of the most complete foods when it comes to aging well. It fights silent inflammation, improves skin elasticity, and balances stress hormones. People who consume avocados regularly after 50 have a lower risk of cardiovascular disease and also show more willingness for physical and intellectual activities. In addition, the fat present in it helps in the absorption of other nutrients, such as vitamins A, D, and K, essential for the brain and bones. 3. Sardine, the forgotten anti-aging. Many still avoid sardines out of prejudice, but it is one of the most potent foods for longevity. Rich in omega-3, calcium, and vitamin D, it helps preserve bone mass, fights joint inflammation, and protects the brain against cognitive decline. But the secret is in the frequency. Consuming sardines 2 to 3 times a week can reduce inflammatory markers of aging by up to 30%, according to recent European studies. What's more, it's one of the most affordable foods on the list, which shows that rejuvenating doesn't have to be expensive. 4. Kale, the natural detox of cells. Kale is very rich in antioxidants such as lutein, which protects the eyes, chlorophyll, which cleanses the liver, and vitamin K, which strengthens bones. But its main differential lies in the bioactive compounds that activate genes linked to cell repair. Yes, by consuming kale regularly, preferably raw or lightly cooked, you're sending a message to your body. It's time to regenerate. That's why many nutritionists call it the longevity green food. And the effect is even perceived in the skin, in the brightness of the eyes, and in digestion. So far, we are talking about foods that rejuvenate from within, rebalancing systems and activating cells. But in the next few blocks, you'll discover the 3 foods that most impact physical appearance and visible vitality. And the last of them is almost a secret among longevity doctors. You can even imagine that rejuvenation is something that only appears on the face, hair, or wrinkles. But the truth is that it happens first in the invisible functions of the body. And that's why the next foods not only improve your vitality from within, but transform your appearance in a visible way. 5. Eggs. The protein that rebuilds your skin, nails, muscles, and even mood. Few foods are as complete as the egg. Rich in biotin, choline, lutein, and high-quality proteins, it acts as a cell reconstruction center. The white provides the amino acids that help in muscle maintenance, very important after 60, and the yolk carries essential fats for the brain and hormonal health. In addition, the choline present in the yolk participates directly in the production of neurotransmitters linked to mood and memory, which makes the egg a true ally of well-being and daily disposition. And there's more. When combined with vegetables, eggs increase the absorption of antioxidants present in them. In other words, a simple dish of scrambled eggs with spinach or broccoli can be a complete rejuvenator. 6. Turmeric. Turmeric, the spice that silences aging. Inside, turmeric is curcumin, a powerful substance that acts directly on silent inflammation, considered one of the biggest responsible for premature aging and diseases such as Alzheimer's, arthritis, and even some types of cancer. But that's not all. Recent studies show that curcumin activates genes linked to longevity and cell repair. When combined with black pepper, rich in piperine, its absorption increases by up to 20 times. Consuming turmeric regularly, whether in teas, soups, spices, or guided capsules, is like giving your body an internal shield against degeneration. And the reflection of this appears in more uniform skin, less body swelling, improved digestion, and mental clarity. 7. Lemon water on an empty stomach, the simple habit that rekindles the body from within. It may sound trite, but starting the day with warm water and squeezed lemon activates a powerful sequence of reactions. It stimulates the liver, detoxifies the blood, alkalizes the pH, and promotes more efficient digestion. Lemon is very rich in vitamin C, which participates in collagen synthesis and strengthens the immune system. More than that, it helps the body eliminate accumulated toxins that generate the appearance of tired skin, dull eyes, and a feeling of constant bloating. People who maintain this habit report improved morning mood, bowel regularity, and a feeling of body lightness, a way of cleansing the body from within before any other stimulus of the day. These last 3 foods and habits are not expensive, do not require recipes, and are not fashionable. They are part of the food base of the healthiest elderly people in the world, from Italy, Japan, Bulgaria, and Russia, who live more than 100 years with vitality, sparkle in their eyes, and a moving body. But the real secret is not in just eating well for a day. It is in repetition, in the right combination, and in the awareness that rejuvenating is a daily decision. Now that you know the 7 most effective foods to rejuvenate from the inside out, comes the most important part: how to use them in your daily life to see real results, and what to avoid so as not to cancel out all that effort. Let's start with a simple rejuvenating eating routine framework for those in their 60s, 70s, or older. Upon waking, a glass of warm water with the juice of half a squeezed lemon. Wait 15 minutes before eating any other food. This time is what is needed for the body to activate digestion and start the metabolic cleansing process. For breakfast, scrambled or hard-boiled eggs with spinach or kale, sautéed lightly in olive oil. A slice of avocado on the side. This combination offers repair protein, green antioxidants, and good fat that deeply nourishes cells. Throughout the day, include berries in small portions. 1 cup a day is enough. It can be as a morning snack, in a natural dessert, or even frozen in juices whipped with kale. In 2 meals a week, include sardines, roasted, grilled, or in natural spreads, to ensure your dose of omega-3, calcium, and vitamin D. This helps keep joints moving, bones strong, and the brain functioning sharply. And don't forget turmeric. Use a daily pinch in rice, soups, or even mixed with tea with lemon and black pepper. It is the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory you can have in your kitchen cupboard. Now be careful. Many elderly people believe they are eating well just by avoiding fried foods or sugar. But the real enemy of rejuvenation is in ultra-processed foods, refined flours, excess white bread, cookies, and margarine. These foods inflame the body, hinder the absorption of good nutrients, and accelerate cell wear. The secret to longevity isn't just in what you eat, it's also in what you stop eating. And this goes for the body, mind, and vitality. Rejuvenating after 60 is not vanity, it is autonomy, freedom, lightness, and dignity. It's the ability to look in the mirror and feel that time has passed, but it didn't paralyze you. And food has that power, not as a miracle, but as a self-care tool. So, if you've made it this far, choose one of these foods and get started today. Because the sooner you start, the more time you will have to feel what it is like to live with energy, clarity, and youth from the inside out. And remember, the secret to longevity is in the plate, but it starts with the choice. Subscribe now to the channel to receive more videos on health, sexuality, and longevity. Leave your like if you want to live longer, with lightness, autonomy, and vitality. Comment below. Which of these foods do you already consume every day?